Okay, this is the one where if I had £1 for every time students did this, I would be a millionaire. This is a massive problem for you. You've got to square, it's all about substitution, and it's going to create a graph because it's got x's and y's in it. These x's and y's will produce coordinates, so we could plot them. We could plot these graphs, the graph. But we are going to substitute the x value in here and the x value in here. We're going to work out what the y value is, and then we're going to try this x value. Substitute in here, substitute in here. Now, virtually every one of my group doesn't know at the moment how to use their calculator, and it's just another time I'm telling you. If you're squaring a negative number, this is the wrong answer. Your calculator will do the squared bit first, then put a negative on it. We have got to do -2 in brackets, then square it. Then you're going to add on 2 lots of -2, and then you're going to take 4 off. So that's how you tap that in. Now you may well have seen this in your lesson. You may well have then forgotten how to use your calculator, but I'm showing you again. This is going to be vital for your exam, because there's lots of times where you're using your calculator, you think you're doing it right, but you're doing it wrong. -4. So my first y value was -4, so that would be a coordinate that if you were drawing a graph you could plot. So the next one, I'm going to open my brackets and do -1 squared plus 2 times -1 and take away 4. And we should have got -5. So really, once you know how to use your calculator, it's fairly easy. If you substitute 0 in there and 0 in there, you will get -4 in there. Substituting the positive numbers in, you can still use your brackets. 1, open brackets, 1, close brackets, squared, plus 1 squared, plus 2 times 1, take away 4, equals -1. And then open brackets, 2 squared, plus 2 times 2, take away 4, equals 4. Now if you plotted this graph, there is an element of symmetry going on here. There's a pattern that it would eventually create a curved graph, because the point before this one would have been -1, and the point before that one would have been 4. So you'd end up with a pattern whereby it's going 4, -1, -4, -5. That's the turning point of the graph. Then it's going to go -4, -1, 4, and it's on its way back up again. So there is a pattern in there. The big idea behind it is substitution, and the pattern is there is symmetry. There is symmetry in the pattern. And that's question 8.